It's currently 5 in the morning. I feel like go work out. Today I'm gonna be working out with myself. My partner's not here, Angel's not here. Yeah, so today's gonna be solo dolo. But we've been doing that, you know what I'm saying? So today was back day and I completely destroyed it. I ended up doing 8 different exercises and this was my first exercise. I did dumbbell rows. I personally like doing mine on an incline bench instead of a flat bench. I know most people prefer to use the flat bench, but for me the incline just gives my lats a much deeper stretch, I think. So I did 4 sets and my reps ranged between 8 to 12 reps. This was a high volume workout because I'm only working out my back once this week. Okay, so what's the name of this bar? If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. Which brings me to my second exercise of the day. So I used that bar, which I don't know the name. I've tried to look for it, but I just can't find it. But I know this exercise works well. I really feel it a lot on my lats when I'm using this bar. It also has a really nice grip to it. You can really feel with your lats. I feel like you can pull more with your lats than when you're using like a flat bar. But that's just my opinion. So I did 4 sets of this. Between 8 to 12 reps. I'm keeping the volume high. And then for my third exercise, it was still a lat pull down but with a wide grip bar. I just feel like this targets my lower lats slightly better than the other one. The other bar is more of a mid lat, and I feel like this targets my lower and it gives me more width on my lats, like that V taper shape. The volume I'm also keeping the same, still doing 4 sets of between 8 to 12 reps each exercise. So for my 4th exercise, I did seated cable rows. I used the closed grip, but I held it underarm, or some may call it reverse. I feel like this exercise really gives me a lot of thickness in my back. And it's overall good exercise for your back because I feel like it targets all the muscles in your back. I also did 4 sets between 8 to 12 reps. And so for the 5th exercise, I did seated cable rows. It's like the same thing as what I was doing previous to this, but the difference is there's a support, so there's less movement on your back and leaning forward. And then it is also single cables, so there is better muscle-mind connection for most people and for me as well. And I did 4 sets, same thing, between 8 to 12 reps. And for the 6th exercise, I did standing cable rope lat pull downs. I really like this exercise because I really feel a good stretch. Out of all the back exercises, I think this is where I feel my lats most stretched. So I really like it. It feels good, and you also feel it in your lower lats a lot. So I would actually recommend this exercise. If you have never done this exercise, you'll really feel it. And I did the same thing. I did 4 sets between 8 to 12 reps. Alright, so for the 7th exercise, I did deadlift. We are almost done, but I don't think there's a better exercise for your lower back than deadlift. This is a all-time classic. If you know, you know. It's probably the best exercise for your lower back, to be honest. So I actually did 5 sets of these. I did between 8 to 12 reps. Okay, so for my last exercise, I did deadlift with dumbbells. I really like this because I can control the weight better. And I did 4 sets between 8 to 12 reps of this one. And that was the last thing I did. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Mad out.